Hello everyone, my name is Black Dragon What Ifs, and this will be part 3 of What If Deku Had a Yandere. And we will start after Izuku got done with his training in the gym. When he got done, he was sweating pretty bad, and if I'm being honest, smelled like sweat. Sweat. He was walking home as the breeze slowly blowed on his hair, looking pretty cool actually. Once again, he got the feeling of eyes watching him. He didn't like the feeling at all, and started to run as he felt the feeling before, but just didn't acknowledge it. But now that it was happening again, he knew something was wrong. When he got home, his door wasn't already opened, but it was unlocked. No. Here's what we're gonna do. Izuku knocked on the door, but no one answered, so he lifted up the mat of his house and grabbed the key and unlocked it. When he went into the house and called to his mother's name, she didn't answer. He called it again, but no answer. The problem was, she wasn't home. When he went to the kitchen counter, he saw some food already done and actually still hot. But he then saw a note the note said, "Yeah, my baby boy Izuku, I will be working overseas with your father. I will be sending you money once every month for food and things like that. I am very sorry that I have to leave you alone. I hope you will forgive me. But it will also bring in more money, so our family will be okay. Sincerely, Inko." Izuku wasn't too happy about this, but had to accept it, since their family was a little bit struggling when it came to money. Izuku grabbed him a plate and started eating, then sat on the couch watching just regular TV. You know what, for that, I'm gonna say Izuku was watching some type of All Might cartoon. Izuku then went to his room to start scrolling on some random website, I don't know. Start reading and watching videos about All Might. He then fell asleep with his phone still on, and to your surprise, Izuku's door opened. A tall figure walked through the door. Now, as Izuku did lock his door before he went to bed, completely forgive. The figure somehow picked the lock. When the figure walked into the light, it was Anna. She then walked to Izuku's room to take multiple pictures of him, which is kind of creepy in my opinion. She then started to drip a sticky liquid. As she then watched Izuku for hours and hours on end. Wow. She started to watch Izuku for hours and hours. Izuku still asleep, didn't even know she was there. She then saw that his phone was still on and started looking through his pictures and things like that. Anna then said, "His mother is so cute. It's too bad she's gone. I would have loved to meet her." Anna then notices the time and says, "I need to go." As she then walks out of the house, she locks the door back so she'd leave no tracks that she was even there. The next morning, Izuku wakes up. And because no one was there to wake him up, he wasn't late, but wasn't early either. When he got to school, things went on as usual, as Bakugo sort of teasing him, and Anna constantly watching him. During lunch, Izuku ate by himself instead of eating with Kachan this time. But then Anna came to sit right next to him. Izuku was a little bit confused by this, and while Anna was sitting next to him, she spoke to him and started talking to him him for a little while. But the whole time she was bright red. Izuku was really confused by this, but said nothing. They ate and talked for a while, and Izuku actually got to know Anna a little bit better. After lunch, they all went back to class for a little while, for the rest of the day. And when the teacher told everybody to go home, the first thing Izuku did was go to the gym and train. Izuku has been doing this for about a couple months now. For like 2 months of the 10-month training. He's been doing this for a while. And he's actually getting not bigger, but more muscly. But not too muscly. More like about a little bit more muscle than he did when he started the training in canon. So, one day after Izuku goes home, he starts looking up online on good ways to train and things like that. And while he's looking up things, a couple ads pop up about the beach. And he notices that how it used to be so beautiful, but now it's just disgusting and dirty and stinky. So Izuku thinks, that could be a good way to train. If I can lift up all the trash and take it to the dump and clean it up, it'll both be a great resort for people to still go, and it'll be a great way to train. Izuku then says to himself. Izuku is planning everything out in his head, thinking about how it would be a great way for him to build more body mass and things like that. Also, I have to mention, since Inko is no longer there to cook for him, he cooks for himself. He kind of learned how to cook watching his mom. And well, that's gonna be the end of this part. This is part 3. I do have to ask for y'all's help though. I can't think of any quirk for Anna, so if y'all have any quirks, or if y'all have a quirk y'all really want Anna to have, let me know in the comments. And well, bye.